Pleased to be joined by Oiler D-man Mattias Ekholm, who just hit a career high with his 11th goal of the season against Vegas. Mattias, your 4th goal in the last 6. When was the last time you were on a heater like this? And how did you decide to go with the slapper from inside the faceoff dot?
Yeah, I don't really know the last time I had this kind of offensive production, but it's obviously a lot of fun. It's been a good month, both for the team and myself, so it's always fun to contribute offensively. And yeah, I don't know, it just comes natural, the slap shot. I've done it a couple of times before, and it seemed to be working, so why stop now, right?
Yeah, keep her going. So you beat Vegas, the team that knocked you guys out of the playoffs last season, a team you could face again in the playoffs this season. You also just beat the Avs, so you knocked off the last 2 Stanley Cup champions this last week with the playoffs just over a week away. What's this do for the team's overall confidence going into the postseason?
I think it's great for us. I think especially the way we've played lately, and it hasn't just been the 7-4, the 6-5 wins where we just outscore them. It's been, I look at last night's game and I thought it was maybe our best defensive effort that we've had in a long while. Well, actually the Colorado game as well was really good defensively. I thought the defense really led the way we played, the way we reloaded, the way we just took care of their rush basically, and then we obviously got timely scoring, and we played really solid, I feel like. So it's a good sign coming down the stretch, and I guess this is the time you want to get really hot as a team and get rolling. So hopefully we can keep on doing that.
The other really important thing about the win over Vegas, you did it without Connor McDavid, who's out hurt right now. How important was that for you guys? And how much did it mean to you to be able to send a message to him to say, relax, take your time, take all the time you need to heal? He didn't even skate today either.
Yeah, no, it's huge, obviously, and to be honest with you, it's not a bad timing to have that either. He's obviously, we miss our captain, we want him back as soon as we can, but at the same time, just in time for the playoffs, this is elevating other people's roles on the team and make them feel good about themselves, playing well, and for us as a team as well, knowing that when Connor's not in the lineup, we all have to just play. Like we just have to have a really good defensive effort. I think we have to have all men on board, and I thought last night we really showed that to a T. It was one of our better games defensively. It was one of our better games as a team. So hopefully Connor's back soon, but at the same time, it's nice for us as a team to see that we're not just relying on 1 or 2 guys here. We can really play as a good team.
You got to help me to understand this, because I don't get what's going on. We all understand the coach's bump, but after a really rough start, you guys have the best record in the entire NHL since Kris Knoblauch took over. Why? What was the most important change that he brought to this team?
Great question. I think there's a lot of little details that goes into it, but I think the way we're defending the rush is one thing that has really helped us. You look at all these top teams like Dallas, like Colorado, Vegas, like they're really dangerous off the rush, and we were lacking in that department, whether that was a lack of structure, a lack of effort, whatever that was, I'm not sure, but I do feel like it's taken big steps under Kris, and he's brought in a good way of doing it. So if I'm going to pinpoint one thing, I would go there. But other than that, I think there was some health issues early on in the season. There's a lot of little things that just makes your team maybe not perform at the level that we're supposed to. And over time, we all got healed up, and we started to play really well. So I do think that what we're seeing right now is more the team that we expected at the beginning of the season.
D-men always have a special relationship with their goaltender. Stuart Skinner was 68th in save percentage before the change. He's top 5 in the league since that change. What have you seen from him both on and off the ice?
I think what stands out most about him is his calmness in the net. I think he's just taken another step in that direction. It's obviously he's a young guy coming into the league and trying to find his way last year with being a rookie and all that. But this year he's taken another step. I think it's just his presence out there. He doesn't throw himself to stuff. He just seems very calm, very composed. I'm not a goalie expert, but from what I can see and from what I can feel out there, I feel like has done a really good job of getting in front of that initial shot, and then it's on us as D-man and I guess low forward to clear the puck out and make sure the rebounds are not there. It's not always going to be perfect, but I think he's played really good hockey, and I think he's been the backbone of this team now for months.
Okay, you're getting ready for your second playoff run with this Oilers team. You had 8 postseason runs with the Preds, including a run all the way to the Stanley Cup final. How are you feeling about this group going to the playoffs?
I feel great. I feel as optimistic as ever. I think we have a really good group here. As I said earlier, we're playing some good hockey coming down the stretch here, and we all know it's the little details in the playoffs. So all we can do is prepare as much as we can, play as good as we can coming down the stretch here, and just trying to hit it early and just get rolling with it.
One last question. Given your history with the Preds, obviously, there's a chance you could be facing them in the playoffs. What would that be like for you?
Yeah, obviously a bit of a different task, but at the same time, I mean, there's no bad playoffs or no bad teams in the playoffs, I should say, and Preds is one of them. I mean, Vegas is one of them. LA, whoever we get, it's going to be a tough task. So obviously, knowing a lot of guys on that team, it'd be special, but at the same time, they're a good team, and we'll have to get through all the good teams if we want to go to where we want to go to. So special for sure, but we'll see where it ends up, and if so, then I'll embrace the challenge.
Mattias, it's been great catching up with you, my friend. Thanks for this. We appreciate your time, and good luck.
Thank you. Appreciate it.